Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can mine BitcoinZ and you don't even need your own mining rig rental. That's correct. You can mine BitcoinZ by renting someone else's mining rig. So today I'm going to show you step by step how to use a website called MiningRigRentals.com. The link is in the bottom of this video, so you can click on there. And the very first step you're going to do is set up an account here at MiningRigRentals. The next step is, in order to rent a mining rig, you're going to need some Bitcoin, some Litecoin, some Ethereum, or some Bitcoin Cash. So the very first thing you need to do is, after you get your account set up here, is to send some Bitcoin, some Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, or Ethereum to this account so you can rent someone's rig. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this super easy. So after you've logged into MiningRigRentals, the first thing you're going to do is click over here where it has your name, and you're going to go to Balance on the drop-down menu. When you go to Balance, you'll see you have a Bitcoin wallet, a Litecoin wallet, an Ethereum wallet, and a Bitcoin Cash wallet. This is where you're going to send your coins to in reserve to pay for your mining rig rental. So today's example, I'm going to send some Bitcoin here. So I'm going to click the Bitcoin, and you'll see right here where it says fund your account. Here is my Bitcoin wallet address. Okay, so if you have some Bitcoin, you can just send it right to this website. If you don't have any Bitcoin, that's okay. I'm going to show you a really easy way to get some Bitcoin, send it to your mining rig rentals, and then go to the next step. So if you already have some Bitcoin, already know how to do that, you may want to fast forward through my next section. My next section is how to buy some Bitcoin and send it here. Once we get the Bitcoin and send it to the account, then I'll pick up from here and show you how to set up your mining pool and rent your rig and start mining BitcoinZ. So now that we know where to send the Bitcoin to, we need to go to Stacks, okay? And again, there's a link in the bottom of the video to Stacks. And then it's really easy. Set up your account. I've been using this exchange for almost 5 years. Never had a problem. It's a great trading platform. Set up an account. Once you have your account set up and you've logged in, you can see I'm logged in. Then you're just going to click this Buy Crypto button. Now it's very easy. Right here where it says Select Currency, you're going to choose the currency of your country. I happen to be in the United States, so I'm going to select the United States dollar. The next thing over here, you're going to click which kind of coin you want to buy. In this case, I'm using Bitcoin, but remember you could have used Litecoin or Ethereum or Bitcoin Cash. But today I'm going to use Bitcoin, so I click Bitcoin. Now we have all of our payment options down here to pay by credit card to buy the Bitcoin. I'm going to use Simplex because it's fast and easy and I'm already set up there, but any one of these options are fine. So now that you know that you have the United States dollar and you're buying your Bitcoin, you're just going to click Buy Crypto. For today's example, I'm going to buy $150 worth of Bitcoin to mine BitcoinZ later. So I just put in $150 and it puts in how much Bitcoin you're going to receive. Click the Buy button. And it takes you to this screen. This screen will actually have a place to fill out your credit card information and your contact details. Since I've already done this, mine is pre-filled out. You can see I'm buying $150 USD and I'm receiving this amount of Bitcoin. So I'm going to go ahead and put my information in. Okay. Once you have your card details filled out and your contact details filled out, you're just going to click Pay Now. Okay, and it's that simple. So now my payment has been approved, so I'm going to receive $150 worth of Bitcoin on my Stacks wallet. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Return to Stacks, and we're going to go into our wallets. If you don't come right back to your wallets here, you just click your name and go to Profile. And when you click Profile, it brings you here to all of your wallets. If you don't have Hide Zero Balance, all the wallets are there. But if you hit Hide Zero Balance, only the wallets that you have some coin in will show up here. Now, if you notice, on my Bitcoin wallet right here, you can kind of see this is my Bitcoin wallet. My funds are not here yet. Remember, I just bought 0.02 Bitcoin. It is not here yet. Don't worry, it takes a little while for it to show up. So I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes until the coin shows up, and then we're going to pick up from here how we're going to take our Bitcoin from Stacks and send it to MiningRigRentals. After that, then I'm going to show you how to set up a mining pool and actually start mining BitcoinZ. Okay, everyone, so good news. My Bitcoin has now showed up on my Stacks wallet. As you can see, here is my Bitcoin wallet, and I have 0.0032 Bitcoin. So the next step is I need to send this Bitcoin to MiningRigRentals. So remember, we showed you that if you went to your drop-down menu where your name is in the right-hand corner, and you went to the balance page, and then you click the Bitcoin wallet, it gave you your Bitcoin address. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my Bitcoin wallet address, and I'm going to copy it. And this is where I'm going to send the Bitcoin to. So the next thing is I go back to Stacks, and I go to my Bitcoin wallet, and I click Withdraw. I paste that wallet address that I just copied from MiningRigRentals, and then I type the amount of Bitcoin I would like to send. In this case, I'm going to withdraw all. Then you're going to put in your two-factor ID to confirm the transaction. So let me get my two-factor ID going here. Oh, it's resetting. Give it just a moment. Okay, and then I just click Withdraw. It's going to send me a link to my email to make sure that I really wanted to do that withdrawal. I'm going to go to my email, click that link to verify it, and then it's going to take a few moments to show up in MiningRigRentals. So again, I'm going to pause the video to give the Bitcoin time to go from Stacks to MiningRigRentals, and then I'll pick the video back up. And then we're going to set up our mining pool, and we're going to rent a rig, and we're going to mine BitcoinZ. So how cool is that? So looking forward to this video. Guys, it's super easy. Can't wait to get some BitcoinZ mined. Okay, everyone. So my Bitcoin has now showed up in my MiningRigRentals account. Remember, we sent it from Stacks over to MiningRigRentals, and you'll see I now up here in the top right-hand corner, I have 0.0024 Bitcoin, and I can also see it right here in my Bitcoin balance information. Remember, when you log into MiningRigRentals, to get to your balance, it's in the right-hand corner. You click your name, and then on the drop-down menu, click Balance, and then here are your wallets, and you click on your wallet, and you can see what you have in your wallet to spend. So now gets to be the exciting time. We have our MiningRigRentals account set up, and we have some Bitcoin. So guess what we get to do? We get to mine BitcoinZ. So now is the fun part. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to set up a mining pool to mine to before we rent the mining rig. Okay. So in the links below, I have given you a link to this BitcoinZ solo pool. It's a really nice pool. I've rented here many times and mined here. It's really nice. As you mine, the coins are automatically distributed to your wallet. It's just super easy. So in the link below the video, I've given you a link to this mining pool. So the very first thing you're going to do is go to this mining pool, and on the left-hand side, you're going to click this little menu button, and you're going to go to the help screen. When you go to the help screen, it gives you the settings for if you are mining with an NVIDIA or an AMD GPU. So if you had your own mining rig, this is probably the settings you would use. Here is your MiningRigRental settings, and here is your NiceHash settings. NiceHash is another place you can rent MiningRigRentals. But today we're using MiningRigRentals, so we're going to click MiningRigRentals, and you can see it gives you all the information. The first thing to pay attention to is it uses the Equihash 144.5 Zhash algorithm. Okay, it's very important that we rent a mining rig that is compatible with this. Then it gives us our information on how to set up our mining pool. So let's set up our mining pool on MiningRigRentals to make this easy. So what we do is we log into our MiningRigRentals account, and then over on the right hand side we click our drop down menu on our name and we go to favorite pools. Okay, so you can see click on favorite pools. Right now I don't have any pools configured. I deleted all mine so I could show you how to set one up from scratch. So I'm going to add this mining pool so that anytime I mine, the pool is saved in my profiles. So all you do is click the add a pool button, and we're going to call this BitcoinZ solo pool. Okay, you can name this whatever you want here, but the name of the site we're mining on is BTC solo pool, so I'm just going to name it something similar. The algorithm, see how it says type, select your algorithm. When you go to the mining pool, it says the algorithm is Equihash 144.5 Zhash. So we're going to click that particular algorithm. So we're going to scroll down until we find, here it is, Equihash 144.5 Zhash. We're going to select that. The next thing it's going to ask for is the port. See how it has a stratum.tcp? This is information here we've got to fill in. So let's go find out what the port is. Oh, here it is, right here. See how it says pool host? This is the port number. So we're just going to copy this and we're going to paste that in right here. Okay. Worker name. So it says worker name is your address.rig ID. Okay. In this particular case, your address is your BitcoinZ wallet address. So as you mine BitcoinZ, where do you want the mining rewards, which is BitcoinZ, to be deposited to? So I'm going to open on my desktop. I have my BitcoinZ wallet open. I'm going to actually copy my wallet address. Okay, so this is my BitcoinZ. You can see I've been mining. And I've copied my wallet address, and we're just going to paste that in the worker name. So again, you want to verify, double check everything so that everything is correct. Also, sometimes when you paste, it'll have a space after a thing, after something you pasted. Make sure you take any spaces out or anything like that. Coding is unique, and sometimes the extra space can make things go wonky. So again, it says your address.rig ID. So example rig 01. You can name your rig whatever. So I'll put in .rig1 like they show. Okay, doesn't really matter, but that's pretty cool. So now we've got our wallet address, rig ID. So see how it says your wallet address .rig ID. The next thing, password in this case is X. So we put in password X. We don't need to put any information down here. We now have our pool set up. So again, double check all of your settings. Double check your wallet address. Make sure everything's correct. Once you know that everything is set up correctly, we're just going to click save. Okay, now that we click save, look at this. We have a saved mining pool in our MiningRigRentals account. How cool is that? Super, super neat. I love it. Makes it really easy. So now that we have our Bitcoin to pay for our mining and we have our mining pool set up, we actually get to rent a miner. So let's rent somebody's mining rig. This one's pretty easy. Up in the menu bar, you're going to see Marketplace. And when you click on Marketplace, it gives you tons of algorithms to mine. Well, if you remember, when we were on Bitcoin mining, the solo pool, it told us the Equihash 144.5 Zhash. So we're going to find the Equihash 144.5 Zhash algorithm and click on it. When we click on that, it's going to show us all the mining rigs available for rent. You know, there's tons and tons of options. Again, each rig has a hash rate, how much speed it's doing, the price per hash per day, the minimum rental, and then the maximum rental. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on all of these. You should get familiar with this and look at each different mining rig. Also, you can see this RPI. This is the rig performance. The higher the number, the better, because that means it's performed 100% of the time, 96% of the time, so on and so forth. So again, these are great ways to look. The other thing too is when you're doing this, when you click on each rig, I'll just click on this one for example, it gives you even more information about the rig. So a lot of times the person who is renting this rig will have information under description. They may have specific instructions or recommendations. It'll show you the rental history and people that have rented the rig and the performance. If you were actually mining right now, it would show up under worker, and if it was mining right now, it would show your hash rate and your statistics. The next thing you look at too is on each rental is, so minimum was 3 hours on this rental. You can see down here in the bottom, it tells me to rent for 3 hours is 0.001 Bitcoin. If I wanted to spend more or rent it for more hours, as I click the hours, it increases the Bitcoin down here to show how much it costs to rent. So that way you don't have to do all that math in your head. It's a nightmare to sit there and deal with all these decimals. It does it for you and makes it super, super simple. Okay, so let's actually rent a rig. Let's go back to the marketplace, and we're gonna make sure we select the Z hash. And I'm gonna use this rig right here. I've actually rented this rig before. I did pretty well with it, and since I did pretty well with it, I'm gonna rent it today. So this is 20,000 hash, which is speed. Guys, there are BitcoinZ mining calculators out there that you can put in how much hash and how much your rewards are. Also, what's kind of cool is if you go to the BitcoinZ mining pool here, if you scroll down to the very bottom, see how it says calculate earnings? Again, we're under the tab help, sorry. So tab help, and then under MiningRigRentals, if you scroll down to the bottom, you can put in your 20,000 hash right here and then calculate, and it'll tell you how often you're going to find a block of coins. Okay, a block of coins right now until September or October of this year is 12,500 coins per block. So with this rig, depending on how good you are, the best, if you were just perfect, you would get 12,500 coins every 8 minutes. Okay, if you're better than perfect, look at this. If your luck is really, really good, you're going to get a block of coins every 2 minutes, which is 12,500 coins every 2 minutes. If your rig is bad and your luck is bad and 250%, 20 minutes. Now they say their average luck is 100%. So if you actually sit here and look at this, we would expect to make a block or find a block every 8 minutes on average throughout a rental. So again, just a really quick, easy way to calculate how many coins are you going to mine. There are also other mining calculators out there that are more specific, and you're welcome to use those. I won't go into those details today because the focus today is let's rent a rig and let's mine some Bitcoin. So again, we're going to pick this 20,000 unit. And remember, I have 0.0024 Bitcoin. So if you look, the rental is 0.0022. If I go up 1 hour, I don't have enough Bitcoin. So I'm just going to have to rent 3 hours today and call it a day. So I'm going to rent this machine for 3 hours to give you guys a live performance of mining and how to rent. So now that I found the rig that I want to rent, I'm actually going to pick how many hours I want, and I just click rent now. Okay, I'm paying with my Bitcoin. If I would have had Ethereum, Litecoin, or Bitcoin Cash, I could have just picked those right here to pay for. But since I'm renting it with my Bitcoin, I'm just going to click my Bitcoin right here, and it's going to show that it's going to cost me 0.022 Bitcoin for 3 hours of rental, and I'm going to click next. Okay, when I click next, it's going to say add a pool. This was why it was super nice to set up the pool earlier, because now I don't have to do it. Again, if you didn't set your pool up, now you could. This is the exact same information, But I can actually click from this drop down box, and there is the pool information that I set in there. So there it is. Now I just click add that pool. It now added the pool. You could add multiple pools to your list in case this mining pool went down or crashed or something. If you have a backup pool listed, the rig will automatically switch to the next pool in line. For today's example, I'm just going to put one pool, but I do advise putting a second pool in here just in case something happens, especially if you're renting for a large amount of time. So now that we have our pool selected, we just click next. And then it's going to tell us, hey, you're going to get 20,000 hash on average, 3 hours rental link. Here's your cost, total to pay. And then we just click pay and submit. Okay, rental started. So now we go to rental. And it's going to give you your live hash. So we're going to sit here and watch. Again, don't freak out. See how it says no pool status? It takes a little while for the pool to connect. So if it takes too long, I'm going to stop the video. But it does take a little while for the pool to connect and start hashing. So I'm going to give it a minute here. So don't freak out. Give it time to start responding. And then I'm also going to show you another trick where you can check to see the hash rate on the pool that you're mining on, which is really cool. Okay, as you can see, the line just started going up. That means it's starting to hash. So now the machine has connected to the mining pool, and it's actually starting to work for me, which is really good. Look at this. I'm actually getting 25,000 instead of 20. I wish it would stay there. That's beautiful. But anyways, it is starting to connect. After it connects, it'll start giving you pool status, and it'll give you your hash rate here. It just takes a little while. I think these update every few minutes or every few seconds. So it will take a little bit. Now, to double verify, I'm an OCD kind of guy. I want to make sure, okay, I see MiningRigRentals is telling me that it's connected and it's hashing, but I want to verify. I want to really know that this machine's running. So the cool thing that you can do is, let's go to the mining pool that we're mining on, okay? So again, you can do this from any screen as long as you're on the mining pool. You see how it says your wallet address up here in the top toolbar? You're going to actually take your wallet address. So let's go get my wallet address again. And you're going to paste it in that screen, okay? When you paste it in the screen, just hit enter. And look at this. It's showing my results. So right now I'm mining this amount of kilohash per second. And again, this will go up, up, up. And it's going to give me my personal statistics. How cool is that? So every time I find a block, it's going to show up, here's my reward. Here's how many blocks I found. I haven't found a block yet. That's okay. We just started. We just got connected. Give it some time. And then it gives you your personal luck. So obviously, the more luck that you have, the better. And then it's going to give you how many BitcoinZ you're actually paid to your wallet. So again, this is a really cool way. I'll refresh. Just to kind of make sure that, hey, your mining rig rental is running and it's mining and you're going to find some blocks. So it looks like I did. I've got one worker, one active, so everything's going really good. We need to get this up to over 20,000 hash, which they promised, and then I will actually start finding blocks. So congratulations, guys. You are actually mining BitcoinZ now. How cool is that? It was really simple. I don't even own a mining rig, but I was able to rent someone else's mining rig. As this mining pool finds BitcoinZ, it will actually deposit the BitcoinZs into your mining wallet, and it will do it multiple times. So I'll give you the example. You can see in my wallet from February 4th, all of these little transactions. I call them little, but look at how many coins there are. 35,000 coins, 23,000, 35, 105, 70,000. Each time that the mining pool finds some rewards, it'll automatically deposit those coins to your wallet. and now you've actually mined BitcoinZ using someone else's mining rig. So congratulations, happy mining, and here's to the moon.